points.
Hey guys, my name is TheRussianBadger, and I've got the gameplay for you that you guys requested quite frequently, and that is only using the MP-412 Rex, the awful pistol that I hate with an overwhelming passion. For example, I'm going to shoot this gentleman in the back, and then a Russian medic's going to come in this doorway. I'm going to shoot him in the head, one headshot, goodbye. I'm going to fail, absolutely fail, with my shot here. But watch your grenade, you ready? Ready? Boom! Right in his face. You gotta love that, right? You gotta love that. And I did get the objective destroyed, so that's really all that I really care about currently. So, and now that we have that ever so difficult introduction out of the way, I might even say this in German. Wir haben zu viel zu tun und wir haben keine Zeit, which means we have too much to do and we have no time. And I know I adopt this sadistic Mongolian accent when I speak German like I'm Genghis Khan or something, and don't even try to correct me on that historical fact. I had a Mongolian woman stay in my house for 12 weeks when I was 15 years old. It is Genghis Khan. It is not Genghis Khan. It's even on their vodka. I'm not kidding you. It's Genghis Khan. And she corrected me several times on that. But moving on to what I want to speak about in terms of German. I know that some of you don't like it when I speak it, but think about this. When you hear a German speak English, what do? You think it's hilarious and you laugh profusely because he sounds like he's some kind of frog trying to speak a language that he's not supposed to. And that's not by any means trying to insult Germans. Please forgive me if that is insulting, but by the same coin, think about this. When I speak German, I probably sound like some 6-year-old schoolgirl that doesn't even know how to pronounce her words yet. So really, I don't know if you guys really truly hate it or if you truly love it, but that's one of the things that I want to ask you guys today. But there's more questions here, and that's really what else we have to do. In terms of what we actually have to do, in terms of what I actually mean by we have a lot to do today, I need your feedback, and I need your answers. It's like Radio Shack. I've got questions, you've got answers, but it's the other way around. But to make a long story short, I have questions for you guys, and that is regarding upcoming games as this guy gets Wesley's sniped. Very nice. To make a long story short, and I know I'm blabbering here, I'm going to focus this down, I'm going to consolidate it after I get these guys, okay? I'm going to get this guy, this total catfish that has no idea what's going on. I'm going to get these two Carls in here that also don't know what's going on. With the handy-dandy MP-412 Rex that I hate sincerely. I'm going to go around the corner, I'm going to try to get this Carl over here, but I miss him. I throw a grenade in the window, I come around, I pop a couple shots inside, watch the kill feed. Watch the kill feed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. I even mispronounced the Russian, but whatever. And I also get this total catfish. He was being a bit of a catfish with 40mm grenades. He really likes to spam those for some reason. And feel free to call me Chris Draper, because I call certain individuals that are extremely good at a game or extremely proficient at doing something or extremely well or extremely, I might say extremely just one more time, but very, very skilled players. I call them Chris Drapers because Chris Draper's an extremely good hockey player. He was. And I call them Chris Draper the Raper. And I know that doesn't make any sense, and I know I'm adding more names that you really need. I know you're this guy already has Catfish and Carl. Why do we have to add Chris Draper? Oh, can you say sidetracked? I apologize for getting so sidetracked, and I know you guys hate it when I apologize, but I'm going to consolidate, I'm going to get on topic here, and I'm going to finish out this commentary with flying colors. Okay, so what I was trying to say was, in terms of we have a lot to do, and the questions that I have for you is, which games would you like to see? And I know I ask you this question way too frequently, but if I can consolidate it down, and obviously it is the fall-winter season, or transitioning into the winter season, and a lot of games are coming out, but the three that I really want you guys to give me specific feedback on is the Medal of Honor, Fallout New Vegas, and Call of Duty Black Ops. And before you answer, before you leave your comment or your reply or whatever it may be, keep in mind that if you guys really wanted me to, I could play Battlefield Bad Company 2 for the next 7 years if you guys really wanted that to happen. But I could really change my main focus to Medal of Honor if you guys would also like that. But I think in terms of Fallout, I don't know if I would focus specifically on that, because obviously you guys want to see online multiplayer. because that's the most entertaining. I don't think Fallout would be as entertaining in the long run, but I would definitely like to do 1 or 2 a week just to let's play, because it gives me a chance to relax from these really tense, exciting first-person shooters and just play some Fallout. It's a really relaxing game in my personal opinion. Some might disagree with me, but the final game that I wanted to mention is Call of Duty Black Ops. If you guys want me to avoid that game altogether, you can inform me of that. And really, I know it might seem like I'm in a bad position here in terms of I'm not really deciding which games what I want to play, but really, I'm completely indifferent. I will play any game that you guys truly want to see. So of those 3, please give me specific feedback. Fallout New Vegas, Medal of Honor, and Call of Duty Black Ops. And now that we have that out of the way, I wanted to mention something about Medal of Honor. I know that's going to be a bit of the stir around the community for the next week. And I just say a week because Fallout comes out on the Tuesday of next week. And I don't know if you guys heard this, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with IGN. Probably you are, but IGN only gave Medal of Honor a 6.0. And 6.0, the term that they attached to a 6.0, IGN, they attached passable to it. I don't know about you guys, but MAG got a higher score than that, and I don't think MAG is a good game at all. I'm not trying to hate on any game at all, but I'm not a big fan of MAG, and MAG got a 7 point something. But just to get a 6.0, I think that's rather harsh. I actually have Medal of Honor with me. I haven't opened it up yet, but I don't think 6.0 is really deserving score, and it really embodies the transition. I think IGN is sort of living in the past in terms of games in the past have been mostly rated on their single player, or that's a major concentration, it's a major component of how they rate a game and how they measure its quality. And I really think that time is dead. I think the majority, or really why most people buy first-person shooters nowadays, is for the online play. I'm totally wrong. Maybe my personal opinion is unjustified, but when I bought Bad Company, or when I bought Call of Duty 4, or any of those games, is the campaign the first thing that I'm going to jump into? No, I think not. I'm not going to jump into the campaign first thing. I'm sorry, but that's not going to happen. I'm going straight to multiplayer because that's where I get most of my enjoyment and most of my replayability out of the game. So I just wanted to mention this just so any of you guys that are deterred by IGN, because I know IGN has a lot of viewers in terms of their reviews, I would still get the game. There are other commentators out there that have uploaded gameplay, and it has totally changed from the beta. And I'm not trying to totally, what's the term that a lot of people use, pimp out a game. I just want to communicate that just because one specific entity gave it a not so amazing score on their certain scale doesn't mean that you shouldn't get it for yourself. And yes, as I did previously mention, I haven't actually opened the game up yet, but I played it for 4 or 5 hours in a friend's dorm room, so I've played the online multiplayer significantly. I know maybe 4 or 5 hours isn't very long by your personal standards, but I can already tell a 6.0 really is not a deserving score of Medal of Honor. Some of you might agree with me or disagree with me. If you disagree or agree with me, I do invite your rebuttal. But I don't want to one review just deter you guys from buying the game, but I'm definitely going to get Medal of Honor. It's actually sitting next to me right now. I know I've mentioned that 3 times, but it's late and I want to finish this commentary up so I can go to sleep and then wake up and run in the morning. But just to finish off, my team was absolutely dreadful in this game, and as you're going to see in the end score, the end result, it is extremely difficult to pull your team when you have your primary weapon, in reality, is a secondary weapon with 6 shots and massive recoil. Even here, I'm not even that accurate, and then I don't even know what to do once I'm out of ammo. I'm not going to switch because that would be against the rules. I was trying to knife him, which failed, and then once again they get it defused. So then we go in one last time, and we finally do get it, although I don't get any massive multi-kills or triple headshot, no-scope, 720, 1080p Blu-ray shots, but we get the objective destroyed, and I can't even tell you how relieving this was because I thought we were going to lose this game. I do get one kill there. Awesome. But I can't even communicate or begin to communicate how difficult it was to really carry a team with an MP-412 Rex. And I'm not trying to say how awful this weapon is, but I know that I could do better with a pistol with a higher capacity. That's really all that I'm trying to communicate. But as you can see, we finally get the objective destroyed. I know this commentary has been kind of scattered and slur my words, and I've had quite a few setbacks, but the feedback is really what I'm focused on right now. It's just the feedback on those 3 games. And as you can see here, how did this happen? How did I go 44-18, which is an awful KD, by the way, just making an exception because I'm only using a pistol, but look at this. How did I score 1,600 more points than anybody else in the entire game? How does that happen? That blows my mind. I will see you guys next time. Give me feedback on the games. Please forgive me for the scattered format. Give me feedback on the games. See you guys next time. Auf Wiedersehen.